Oh, did I wake you? You look like you just got out of slumber.
Well, I did, but I'm all right.
You're all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Here, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I got some swampland on the moon. I can sell you if you think you're actually going to be able to buy my property. The Frost can't even buy the property, so you sure as fuck can't. And they got $32 million. You don't think the Frost would have already bought my property if they could? Of course they would have. But they can't. And neither can you. So why do you keep bringing up this goddamn shit about my property for? It's a waste of time. Von's a baron. He's exempt from property taxes. You know, I actually looked into that. And due to the fact that I got all these damn people buried on my property, it actually is a tax write-off.
I told you. I was the one that told you about that.
But I have to go and I have to register that. But once I register it, yeah, it's a tax write-off. Isn't it amazing? Now, it doesn't cover all my properties. It only covers this property, the property where the people are actually buried. But yeah, I got a little mini cemetery right here on my property. I've got some Allens buried here. I got some Hackers buried here. I got some Frost buried here. I got my mom buried here. I got, I even got family pets buried here, for fuck's sake. So, I mean, yeah, but you have to go and register that shit. But once I register it, yeah, I'll get a big tax write-off.
You got Frost buried on the property, man?
They have nothing to do with the Frosts that are attacking me, though. These are Frosts that have been down here for centuries.
Yeah, but once a Frost, always a Frost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the Frosts that have lived down here for years, though, they're not bothering me. It's only the ones that come down here from Ohio. I need $10,000. Are you fucking high? My taxes ain't no $10,000. Get out of here. My property is in a fucking estate. You have to go to district court. Is any of you fucking clowns willing to come down here to Manchester and go into district court and actually put yourself on the line and try to get the property? Because if you do, you're stupid. Because the first thing out of the judge's mouth is, who the fuck are you? And why are you here? That's going to be the first thing out of their mouth. And then the second thing out of their mouth is going to be, are you a citizen of the great state of Kentucky? And you're going to say, fuck no. Okay. My shit is in a fucking estate, tied up in district court.
All right, Lou. But in a way, Vaughn, you are kind of royalty.
I am royalty. I am a baron, a land baron. Correct. Why don't you call and get the ad removed? I made some calls today.
Why waste your time with nonsense, dude?
Yeah, the calls I made today were far more important than calling and get a damn ad taken out of the paper. I mean, I've got more important shit to do. See, the property is not. Oh my God, the fucking property is not in probate. You dumbasses. What part of I got an extension? Do you not fucking understand? The property is not in probate. There is no fucking lien. There is no fucking delinquency. There is no nothing, you dumbass motherfuckers who can't fucking understand English. There's nothing wrong with my property.
There's no getting through to these guys.
I couldn't pay in January. That's all. That's all it is. Why do you guys keep pulling shit out of your fucking ass? There's nothing wrong with my property. Stop listening to idiots. If you got a property that's in an estate, there is a whole litany of bullshit that you have to go through just to even talk about the damn property, let alone actually buy it. Okay? Not that you could, because it's in a fucking estate tied up in district court. You're not going to get the motherfucking property. I don't give a fuck what you do. If like I said, if my property was in any danger of anybody taking it, them fuckwads down there with $32 million of my fucking inheritance would have already done so. Hello?
Yeah, the Frost would have jumped on that. The Frost would have been all over that like white on rice.
The Frost would have already been all over it. They would have already gotten the property. There is nothing wrong with it. The only thing about the property is that I was supposed to have paid in January, and I didn't have the money then, so I got an extension. And once the extension expires, I will have the money. I'll go pay it at the sheriff's office, and that's the end of it. And then it will be a few months later. I'll have the money again for next January, and I'll be fine. That's all it is. God damn. These people are idiots. They're fucking idiots.
Vaughn is correct. His property is not up for sale.
No, it's
What
not.
is up for sale is the tax debt. Somebody can pay your tax bill, and you will have to pay them back. You've said all this.
Yeah, that's what I've
well,
said.
I'm gonna pay the tax bill. I'm paying the tax bill.
He's paying. John's paying the tax.
If you pay it by the 18th, then nobody can buy it because that's the day of the sale.
Correct.
If you don't get it all done, then they can buy some. And I'm sorry, I'm on the treadmill. I'm out of breath. And then you can pay them back with a little interest. That's all that's going on.
Yeah, because you're not getting the property. The property is locked in an estate.
Right.
And why do they keep saying that they're going to get my property? They're not getting my property. No, they're not.
I think they're just they're trying to get a reaction from you, Vaughn. And they know they know that's not true.
Well, I would hope they would know it's not true, but they act like they don't.
If you don't pay, you get 365 days after the 18th. And if you don't have it paid off by then somebody can foreclose. But that's a year in advance. So you got some time.
Yeah, that doesn't happen for like January or some shit.
Well, it'd be a year from September 18th.
Well, a year from
2023.
Yeah.
For 2023.
Right.
Now, what you got to look out for, Vaughn, there's some fees. There's the sheriff's fee. There's a county clerk fee. There's a county attorney fee. There's penalties, 1% per month.
But I got an extension, so none of that shit is supposed to be happening.
Well, somebody lied to you because the fees continue to accumulate.
Oh, do they?
So you might call the county clerk and see what your total is right now with fees.
Right.
That'd probably be a good idea. I think it's a little more than you think, and then you can plan accordingly.
Right.